What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing? This is your boy Reg here. Got my peeps Ash and Tri-Bear with me.
Yeah, what up?
What's good?
Alright, so continuing on with like the new edition videos and shit like that. Today we're going to talk about the solo discography. Talk about, from 86 up to 2001. So yeah, this has been kind of talked about for the past couple of months and shit like that. So
Mm.
yeah, man. No time to start than today and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So the first solo album, y'all, we want to talk about today, Bobby Brown's King of Stage, 1986. All right.
Mm.
Yeah. This was the release after he left or got fired from New Edition. You know, he got Larry Blackman from Cameo doing most of production and shit like that. This album was kind of
Yeah.
a little bit light in the ass for me and shit. To be
It,
honest, it had a couple of
it,
good tracks.
that's true. There's some songs that sound it has like that cameo sound to it when you hear it.
Right?
But um, like I believe Girlfriend was on that album, right? Girlfriend and 17.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, those are like my favorite tracks. I thought it was a decent outing for him, like, being, coming from New Edition and being a solo artist, but nothing like how he was later. But I thought it was like a nice effort by him.
I feel you. Yeah, I just feel like with this album, it was pretty much what you would have heard from New Edition, basically. Like Girlfriend, which I can't fucking stand that song. Um,
What?
yeah, I can't stand Girlfriend.
Wow,
Girlfriend,
I
like, come
love that
on,
song. He was innocent back then.
girl.
He wasn't the bad boy of R&B yet.
Yeah, he wasn't a
You know.
bad boy. Yeah, he.
True, but I don't know. That's if it was Ralph who made that song, then I would have accepted
Mm,
it more and shit like that. But fucking Girl Next Door, that's my shit. I love the remix to that one too.
that was dope. Yeah.
King of Stage was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Baby, I Want to Tell You Something and
mm,
17. Those are like the only tracks I liked from the album, but everything else was just kind of weak in my opinion. Like he was still
mm,
trying to find the style.
true. What would you rank it?
I'll give it a mm, 3 mics.
Same. I'll give it 3. What you
Yeah, I
rank it
give this
as?
album 3 out of 5. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
So what you
What's
think
the
about
next
it?
album?
Oh, I thought
She said
Ash.
she giving it 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I gave it 3 out of 5 mics, and my favorite tracks off this album were "Girlfriend," "Love Session," "Your Tender Romance," "Baby, I Want to Tell You Something," "You Ain't Been Loved Right," and "King of Stage."
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah, I felt this album. It had some stuff on here that I don't know, sounded like somewhat bubblegum, if in a
Mm,
sense, you know.
Right.
right.
Yeah, because I was like,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
playful.
because
It's
like,
a playful, innocent album, for him at least at that time.
yeah,
Baby, I want to tell you something. That
yeah,
that sound more like it was made for Cameo than Bobby to me.
Right.
That beat, I'm like, that's a
yeah.
Cameo joint. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shit. And I'm not even the biggest Cameo fan. Like I like that. To be real with you.
Right. True.
Like if it's like
Mm.
old Cameo, like funk Cameo, then yeah, but not like that word up candy bullshit.
Mhm.
You ain't like them?
I like candy, but niggas overplay that shit. It just got
Yeah.
overplayed and shit.
Yeah, it did get overplayed a lot, especially on our campus, of course.
Oh
So
god. Yeah.
yeah,
Now, 1988, Don't Be Cruel came out.
Oh yeah.
This was the album that changed everything. his breakthrough album. Every song was pretty much a hit. Like My Prerogative, um, Roni, Every Little
Oh, great.
Step, fucking Rock With You. Love that shit. First time he was working with Babyface, L.A. Reid. I'll give this a 5 mics, man. This is a New Jack
Definitely.
Swing classic.
Definitely.
Like everybody was on the A game, from the production to Bobby and shit like that.
Right.
Y'all know the rumor that Ralph actually sang on Every Little Step and shit.
What?
Did he?
Yeah,
Background?
yeah, that's what I
Oh,
think either Ralph or Bobby came out with that when the movie came out.
oh wow, I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know either.
For real. Yeah, I think he either sang vocals or like overdubs some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
But you
yeah,
can
that's
never
for
really tell.
real. But if you listen to some parts, you can kind of see it in some parts, but not really all the way, because he still had that voice himself, but you never know really.
Hmm.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, they always been tight though. Him and Bobby always been tight like that. So
Hmm.
Facts.
you know, which is ironic because it's like I think Bobby, part of the reason why Bobby left was because he wanted to be the leader, or he felt like he was the leader of the group, and Ralph was the leader. So that's kind of ironic how they still remain close, even though he left and he wanted to become the leader or whatever.
Yeah, fame can do that to you sometimes and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, that's a classic. That album is what made him like. If he just came out with one album and that was it, he would have already been cemented in history. And that album made him a megastar. I remember like seeing My Prerogative being played on BET all the time on Video Soul. They played that video like every night, and Roni, all the women used to love that song. Roni and Rock With You, every little step. And he had like the Gumby haircut. Niggas used to like, cut their hair like his, with the Gumby cut. And that album is iconic, man. Like the videos were classic. The dance steps he used to do, everything about that album was classic. It was like another groundbreaking album for R&B at that time, and the production by Teddy Riley and Babyface, and it was great. Definitely, that's the way you come out as a solo artist from a group like that. Like you come out with a bang with that type of album, and I think just off of that album alone, like to me was the biggest thing ever.
For real, like and that album, this might be controversial, but that album kind of broke New Jack Swing to the masses and
Right,
shit. Let's just be real.
right. I feel you.
Hmm.
Yeah, New Jack. I don't think New Jack was for everybody, but definitely it fit Bobby. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like
Yeah.
definitely fit him at that time, and he did his thing. When you come out and even like with that song title, My Prerogative, like niggas, we didn't know what the hell that meant back then. It was like we had to look in the dictionary, like My Prerogative, what that mean? Prerogative, you know what I mean? So he brought like some new, like he introduced us to like new like lingo and shit, like My Prerogative, like I'm doing it my way, like Janet had control and Bobby had My Prerogative. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it great. It was great, man. Like those are timeless songs, man. It's like
Exactly.
when I want to play a Bobby Brown album, I'm going back to that album.
Facts. Facts.
You know?
Yeah, timeless album, my nigga.
Yeah,
Timeless.
definitely.
How would you rank it?
I'm ranking it 5 mics. I love every hit single that came off with it. Rock with You, Roni, Every Little Step, every joint on there is fire. That's his best album to me. Definitely a classic album.
Well said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This album, I really feel like this was a step up from King of Stage, and I love the songs that really were hits off this album. From Don't Be Cruel, of course, My Prerogative, Roni, Rock With You, Every Little Step. I even like I'll Be Good to You. Like it was a very good mix of both upbeat tracks and had like a ballad or two off that album. And this really was like the album that really made him. Because I mean, I
Yeah,
remember he was like having performances of Every Little Step on Arsenio Hall, and like him performing that thing on the Soul Train Awards, and then
man.
all the other major like TV shows or whatever award shows out during that time. This really made a mark in his career with this album here. And they still got copies of this on Amazon, so depending on
Yeah,
what my check looking like for next week, I plan on copying this because it's like eight something.
yeah.
Exactly, man. Like this album's still in print too. I think this is probably the only album in this discography that's still in print.
Oh wow,
For
Po-
real?
Possibly, I
I didn't
could
know
be.
that.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
But I rank this 5 out of 5 as well.
Okay, okay. All right. So 1990. Not only we get one, but we get pretty much three new edition albums, solo albums.
Mm-hmm.
Now we've already done a review on Poison recently, but do y'all have anything else y'all want to say about
Yep.
the album?
Classic album, another groundbreaking album for R&B and hip hop. Once again, like the style of dress was an influence, for the album, and you know, the whole movement like they were doing, like actually, dancing and not being afraid to dance on stage with the female dancers, and just everything about it was just dope. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's a timeless album.
Okay. Ash.
Yeah, this album is a classic one, I can tell, and I'm glad that they did have this album coming out because I mean, yeah, they took a hiatus from New Edition, of course, but they wanted to see how they did it on their own, and they did it in a major way, coming out with a bang. Nothing else to say.
All right. Yeah, I share the same sentiments with all you guys and stuff. Classic New Jack Swing album. Like they basically, I love the way they changed the image. Well, not really changed, but they got with the times. And
Right.
they just said, Bobby got his thing, Johnny got his thing, Ralph got his thing. This is us, Bell Biv DeVoe and shit. So yeah, man,
Mm-hmm.
like classic.
Oh yeah.
All right, so then we get into Johnny Gill self-titled album. Not to be confused with the one in '83. This is the one that was released on Motown in 1990. Um, yeah, this is a very dope album. I actually love this album. Got a nice mixture of R&B, New Jack Swing, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis is on this album. Rub You the Right Way, dope song. Love the song, but I can't stand the video.
Same here, man. Same here. Oh my god, that video was awful.
The dancing in that video, oh my god, it's so cringe.
Yes, I felt like whoever the choreographer was at the time who taught him those moves could have taught him some better moves than that. I'm sorry.
For real, like, ugh, but
He
Like,
still
what
can't
were
dance.
they
Have you seen him at the BT
thinking?
Awards?
Oh,
He still can't
oh yeah,
dance.
you still can't dance, man.
I,
Still can't dance, but
Right.
that's how if you're like a
oh my.
balladeer or a slow jam nigga, just stick to that. You
Right.
don't have to fucking dance and shit. Not everyone can be an usher.
Yeah. He's known for ballads anyway, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
So,
All right, what else? Fucking rap my body tight. That's my shit.
that was dope.
My Mind. I think My Mind is pretty much a signature song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Just Another Lonely Night was very dope too. Johnny Gill was definitely on his A game when it came to this fucking album and shit. I would possibly give this maybe 4.5 out of 5. I gotta re-listen to this album actually.
I think like that was like my first time being introduced to Johnny, because like I didn't know who he was, and until he came into the group. But when I listened to that album back in the day, I was like, yo, that's a great album, man. Like he's a great singer. I think he's still the best singer in New Edition, and people don't really give him the credit. You know what I'm saying? But songs like "Wrap My Body Tight" and "Fair Weather Friend" is my favorite off of the album.
Right.
But my I love it. I think it was well produced, and he ran with it, and it's a timeless album. Like I definitely feel like for people that don't know who Johnny is, like at least like when he came into New Edition, like that's the album you gotta start off with. I feel like that's just like his best album when he came into New Edition. Like the stuff before that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But when he came into New Edition, that was the album that everybody know him for. Like you said, Rich, like My is like his signature hit now. So I definitely think that's a great album. I'll give it 5 mics. I think that's a classic album.
Okay.
Yeah. I got introduced to Johnny Gill, but not because my mom doesn't have this album. I know my mom has like his 96 album and later albums. But hearing it for the first time today, oh my god, it was so good. My favorite songs off here are Rub You the Right Way, Fair Weather Friend, Lady du Jour, Give My All to You. Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes I kind of felt My got like a little overplayed too much. That's just me. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the song. It's a timeless song that you could play like if you're like with the whoever the person you're with or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I give this album 4.5 out of 5 mics as well.
All right, bet. Yeah, I see what you're saying when you said my kind of gets a little overplayed and shit. Cause
Mm-hmm.
Ply sampled that shit for Busted Baby Part 2.
I thought he sampled Janet's song "Come Back to Me"?
I think he sampled both.
Oh,
Think he sampled both, but
I didn't know he sampled both. I thought he just sampled Janet's song.
yeah. So it kind of introduced people to like a new generation, the fans, and you know how these people want to be and shit.
Uh,
Right. All right. So that's fucking Johnny Gill. Then we get into Ralph Tresvant self-titled album, also released in 1990. This was pretty solid, I felt like, compared to like the other albums and shit like that, I gotta admit I was kind of slightly disappointed because I expected something.
oh.
I was expecting something you kind of brought something more into the table and shit like that. Besides like this nice guy image, like Sensitivity, I still can't stand that. I mean, let me take that. I like it, but I don't like to listen to it all the time and shit. Rated R is my shit, though. Fucking Rated R is my shit.
Woo!
Yes, that beat though. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Gentleman with Bobby Brown, that was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
What else? Love Takes Time. That was alright. Yeah. Yeah, like this album to me, I would probably give it like a 4 mics and shit,
Right.
Yeah, I just wish now for the next album I have a lot of shit to say about that one, but
You and me both.
You and me
Rich.
both, man.
Yeah.
You and me both.
I got a lot of shit to say about that one.
Oh, we definitely got to talk about that tonight.
I bet. But yeah, I definitely give Ralph Tresvant a 4 mics. It definitely grew on me, Pat, over the years and shit.
I like some of the songs. I don't think it was great. Like I liked it. Like he picked the right singles, Stone Cold Gentleman and Sensitivity, and I like Rated R. But I mean, like he has he had a great voice, but I don't like. I think the album was underwhelming. I feel like it wasn't promoted as much as the other members of New Edition.
Right.
You would think it would be promoted a lot because he is the leader. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it performed it like an underwhelming project. And I don't know. Maybe people didn't really look at him as a solo artist at that time, or they didn't want to accept it. But I don't know. I just felt like it was an underwhelming album for him. But it has some joints though. It's not bad. I think I would give it like 3 mics. You know, I just feel like it could have done better than it did. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was like a disappointment for him being the leader of New Edition. And then you coming out with your first solo album finally after all these years. Like he wanted to go solo for like a long time, and then when he finally come out, it's like it underperformed. So, but the production was dope, and he had some good songs in it. He had a good voice back then. You know what I'm saying? But shockingly, this is not my favorite Ralph album. We're gonna talk about that later. But
Huh?
it's not bad. It's decent. It's a decent album.
Yeah, this originally was not supposed to have been his debut album because
Living on a Dream.
"Living on a Dream." Thank you, Ashley. That was
Mhm.
the original debut album and shit. But
He
he
has
always
another one.
that was the first one
That was
originally.
supposed
Oh,
to
I
have
didn't
been
know.
his first released album, but they
I
never
never
Yeah,
heard that.
dropped it.
Oh, he never dropped it.
yeah,
No.
Oh,
Yeah, because I think it was supposed to have came out in, like, I don't know, 89 or late 89. I don't know.
yeah,
right.
89. Right.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
because
Yeah, but
he
they
always had.
decided like to hold it because they had to hold it on the shelf because they wanted him to do the Heartbreak album, of course.
Right.
But it was like everything, like all the ideas that Ralph wanted to do, Bobby already did it with "Don't Be Cruel." So I know he felt some type of way about that.
Right.
So who had? I mean, is so the album is completed, right?
Yeah.
So who has the album? Is it MCA has the album? Well, MCA's not around no more. So
Oh wow, yeah, that's right.
I
Good
think
question.
I think it's online, but if I find it, I'll send it to y'all.
okay, I didn't know. I didn't even know that.
Okay,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I didn't know he had a. I heard like a rumor about like a long time ago that he stopped. I think that was part of the documentary, right? Like he stopped doing his album to do the Heartbreak album or something like that.
Yeah.
That was part of the
Yeah,
movie. I know.
that's part of the movie, right? Okay.
Hmm.
But see, back then we didn't have the internet, so I didn't know none of that stuff until like now when y'all just said it.
Yeah, yeah. You would never know. You would never
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, but right, but I'll say this album will have to be my favorite Ralph album. I'm sorry, but I listened to this like a couple of times prior to the day, and I love it. I really love it. I
Mm,
like Rated R, Sensitivity, She's My Love Thing, Stone Cold Gentleman, Do What I Gotta Do, Love Takes
that's good.
Time, Public Figure, Ordinary Guy, and another version of Sensitivity, but it's like Ralph
The
rapping.
rap. Yeah,
Yeah, Ralph's rap. Yeah,
that was dope.
yeah. But Do What I Gotta Do. That's like if I'm dead deep in my feelings or if I'm sad or something. That's the only time I ever play that song.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. But I give this album here 4.5 out of 5 mics. But I wish he would have dropped Rated R as a single. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah,
yes.
he should have.
Cause I know I heard parts of it in House Party 2 in one scene,
Yeah,
like I think
it
either at
was
the
on the
beginning of the
soundtrack, I
movie
believe.
or somewhere toward the end of it. It
Yeah,
was or it wasn't.
yeah. I think it was on the soundtrack.
Yeah, I know he had that. Yeah, I know he had that song and he had Yo Baby Yo. But at one
Yeah.
point
Oh yeah,
Spotify
it
had
was
an
on there.
expanded version of this album on there, but they don't have it anymore. And I'm like, man, really?
Bastards. Bastards. But
Yeah,
all
made me sick.
Oh, boy.
right. Now, as we enter into the 90s, New Edition's popularity was slightly going down by the early to mid 90s
Hmm.
because this was the era they were trying to be hardcore, have an edge. And the Bobby album from Bobby Brown was pretty much what a lot of people kind of saw that as and shit. But I love this album. Personally, I love this album. It gets a lot of fucking hate though because they didn't like the hardcore beats on this album, some shit like that. But
What?
yeah, this album gets a
Yep.
lot of hate for some reason.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like humping around with. He was talking about Whitney Houston on that fucking track and shit.
Hmm.
Getaway.
Mm.
That's my shit though. Getaway.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
Um, Good enough. I love that song. Nice little baby face, L.A. Reid track
Hmm.
right there. Two can play that game. That was another dope one. He had a
I love
duet,
that one too.
right? He had a duet with Whitney Houston, "Something in Common," which was pretty smooth and shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I love that one.
yeah, man. Yeah, part of me want to say this is like my favorite Bobby Brown album next to "Don't Be Cruel," but it's kind of hard though. I'll possibly give this 4.5 out of 5 and shit like that. Yeah, man. His last great album and shit.
I agree. Definitely think it's a classic album. You know, he sang beautifully on that album. You know, and to do a joint with Whitney, that was like
Mm-hmm.
right after they got married. So, you know, she was a diva, a legend. You know, rest in peace to her. And I like that song. And Two can play that game. That's the way love. Was it? That's the way love is. I think it's called.
Right.
Mm. I like that. I like the remix for that too, because they had a remix for that joint. And good enough, nice ballad. I remember the video. He's like on an island somewhere and shit. That was dope. Humping around. I remember when Humping Around came out, it was like yo, they played that to death, yo. Like they filmed the video in Long Island actually over here, and he was like on the set talking about like it's like the paparazzi talking about like how he was cheating on Whitney, and it's like an answer back to the paparazzi, and I love it. He was rapping on there. That's when we formed that B Brown posse shit. Remember
Right.
that joint?
Yeah.
He had like I forgot to do rapping on the joint with him though. And
Mm.
yeah, he was rapping on that Getaway. I love that. They filmed the video at Grand Central Station in Manhattan, and him dancing with the army fatigues on and the Doc Martin boots and shit. I love that. I love that song, man. It's the whole album is classic. You know, Teddy Riley did his thing. Teddy Riley, I remember he said something about that like Bobby was difficult to work with or whatever.
Yeah, I
During
read
that
about
album. Yeah, and he said that in an interview like years ago. I saw that he was difficult to work with or whatever. But that's just Bobby being Bobby. So
Yeah.
I think it's a classic album, and like Reg said, like it's his last great album, unfortunately. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, he don't sing like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't have that voice no more. But he definitely
No.
killed it. And that was like one of the best albums for '92.
shit. Yeah, man. Like, and Teddy Riley, him himself is not the best person to
Right.
work with either.
Oh yeah.
So what the fuck
You
you
know.
talking about?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, this is my first time hearing the Bobby album today, and my favorite songs off here are "Humping Around," "Two Can Play That Game," "Something in Common," "Getaway," "Till the End of Time," and "One More Night." And I will rank this 4 out of 5 mics.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm surprised a lot of people weren't really feeling this album compared to "Don't Be Cruel." I mean, I'm like, really?
Right.
I mean, it was still
People
like,
are tripped.
yeah, it was still successful, but compared to
Yeah.
"Don't Be Cruel," it was kind of like a failure and shit because it only went like 2 times platinum and shit.
Oh, how many times did "Don't Be Cruel" went platinum?
I feel like 7. I want to say 7 times platinum, 6 or 7.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot.
oh yeah, that's a lot more. Yeah,
Right.
that's a lot
Yeah.
more. I'm surprised that didn't go diamond or something.
For
All right.
real.
Could have went diamond, but
Yeah.
then MJ dropped Dangerous, and y'all know the rest.
Mm. That was a
Oh
wrap.
yeah.
All right. Hootie Mac. Oh God.
Mm.
Man.
Where do I begin with this album? Okay, so with this album, Belle Biv DeVoe were kind of going through some issues with their record label at the time. Like they weren't getting much for the right promotion for the album. They didn't. I think over creative control as well too. But yeah, I try to give this album a chance, and I did not like. I only liked probably like one or two songs. Like Something in Your Eyes. That's a dope song and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Above the Rim. I think that's another song I did like and shit too.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Yeah.
the whole album was trash. Like they have a song about pedophilia in this fucking song called Lovely. Um,
I did not like that song.
oh my, yeah. And you know what's crazy? Because Try told me, Ash, you remember that episode of The Fresh Prince when
Yeah.
Will and Carlton wanted to like throw like a music video in the mansion and shit, and
Yeah, and the song "Gangster" was in that.
Right.
yeah,
That's right.
that was
That's
originally
that.
supposed to have been on this album.
Yeah.
What?
That was like a promo
Yeah.
single,
Yeah.
but they thought it was
Oh my
too
god!
hard for the media,
Yeah.
but they accepted
Too
Lovely.
hard. What the?
Right, yeah.
Oh my god!
They accepted Lovely.
Because of the lyrics, because like Biv was talking about like shooting somebody, like shooting the chick or whatever. So
Oh.
like at that time, like 90, like 93, that was like the year of like the hard rock, the roughneck. So a lot of that hip hop, like Onyx came out with their album, and then the youngsters came out with Aftermath. That was like a hard album for them. So it was
Mm-hmm.
like Run DMC came out with Down with the King. So it was like that's where like the music was trending as far as like hip hop. Even with R&B, like the music was trending. So like Queen Latifah came out with Black Rain. It was like a hard album for her, like a street album.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy D had Blue Funk. So at that time, the R&B was like mimicking the rap. So when they came out with that gangster song, it was like the lyrics is the reason why the record label ain't put it on the album, but it's from the album.
Unreal.
Yeah,
Right, because all these years I've been trying to figure out where's that song and shit like that. Because
Yeah, and in all these years, I've been trying to figure out what in the world the name was that song. No matter how many times I've seen that episode of Fresh
right.
Prince.
for real.
Yeah.
It's on the greatest hits. It's on Bell Biv DeVoe's
Yeah,
greatest hits.
yeah. I knew that. I knew that because they have the
Yeah,
greatest hits songs on YouTube. So.
right.
Yeah, I'll give it a two stars and shit.
And what's crazy? I didn't like this album at first. Like it grew on me. Like I got it in I think it was like 96, 97 from Columbia House, but I did not like it. I ended up throwing it away actually. But like years later, like I went back to like when me and Reg did the BBD discography last year. I went back and I listened. And I actually like it now than I did back then. But um, it's not poison at all. Like there's some bangers. Something in your eyes and above
Hmm.
the rim. That was like dedicated to like the NBA dunkers at that time. You
Hmm.
know, the title track Hootie Mac, like they sampled that the Craig Mack joint Project Funk the World joint. That was dope. I liked it. And Show Me the Way, that was a dope song. But it's not poison. You know what I'm saying? Because they did have problems with each other at that time. It was like they didn't want to do no more. And Michael Bivins was like focused on his record label, Biv 10 Records at the time. So they
Hmm.
were like in a different headspace at that time. So it didn't do good. But I don't think it's whack. I would give it like 3 mics, but it's not a classic at all. There's some good songs on there, but I don't. It just didn't do good. Like sales wise, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's definitely an album I want to get back now. So, but yeah, that's my thoughts on the album.
Yeah, I think with everything else I've listened to today, Hootie Mac was my first time listening to it, and hearing from it, like there were songs that were okay or some that really didn't care too much for, but some of the stuff I like were Above the Rim, From the Back, Show Me the Way, Something in Your Eyes, because I know they played it on the radio a lot, and
Yeah.
Please Come Back. But I would have to rank this album 2 out of 5. Like, I mean, it had some stuff that piqued my interest, but other stuff I really didn't care too
Yeah.
much for, and I don't know what in the world what it was like when it came to the guy's second albums or whatever albums
Mm.
they were dropping at the time. Like who was really running marketing or running promotional stuff? Like why was there so much lack of it?
Because they wanted like a new edition reunion and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, but you know that wasn't gonna
Yeah.
happen like between like 94 or anything until like 2 years later. Like come on.
Well,
Mm.
I mean, honestly, at that time, we didn't know how long the hiatus was gonna be. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But
but
that's true.
when they came out with "Hit Me Off" in '96, like that was out of nowhere. Like there was no like publicity. Like it was like a kept secret. So we didn't know how long they was gonna take a hiatus for. So that's why it was like I think during those years, like '93, '94, '95, like people already got tired of them doing the solo thing. They wanted to see the group back together. But they kept
Hmm.
that whole reunion thing a secret. So we didn't know at that time.
Yeah.
Right, right. And we definitely gotta talk about "Hit Me Off" on the Home Again album one day and shit too.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I was just about to say that. One day we
Yeah.
got definitely got to talk about Home Again.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so also in 1993, Johnny Gill put out the Provocative album. Now, this album I recently heard about a month ago. It's a pretty good album, but Johnny was over singing a lot in this album. On some real,
Yeah, I remember you were telling me that one time.
yeah, it's like, and Johnny, I have nothing against Johnny's discography because he pretty much had like the most consistent out of everybody and shit.
Hmm.
But there was some songs where I just felt like, okay, Johnny, it's a bit too much growling on one song and shit like that.
Being extra.
Yeah, being definitely. All right, so songs I did like was "A Long Way from Home." Babyface doing his thing. One of the best songs written, in my opinion. "Provocative" was pretty dope. "Where No Man Has Gone Before." Um, "Master Suite" was another good one and shit like that. Yeah, man. Like again, another album that it did go gold, but it compared to the first album wasn't really touching anything and shit like that. So I'm gonna give this a
Mm.
3.5 out of 5.
I don't even remember this album, yo. I,
Really?
I once or twice, but I didn't play it often. Like it was just like, and you know what I'm saying. It wasn't like like the first one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was like
Hmm.
I didn't really care for it. But Johnny Gill is a great singer, so I feel like yeah he is the most consistent out of the new edition. So, but I don't have no thoughts on the album. Like,
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just say my thoughts then. I heard Provocative because my mom has it, and it was somewhere in the garage when I was living in the old house, and I played it like sometime during my senior year in high school. That's when I first heard it. But it's been a hot minute since I played Provocative, and I played it again today. And my favorite tracks off here are "The Floor," "I Got You," and on that one, Boys to Men sing the background vocals for that one.
Right.
Um, "Long Way from Home," "Where No Man Has Gone Before," "Quiet Time to Play," and "I Know Where I Stand." And I rank this album 4 out of 5.
Okay. Okay. Now,
Oh
1994.
boy.
This is pretty much the most questionable ones I came across. This is a Ralph Transvant with "It's Going Down."
Oh boy. Here we
Then,
go, folks.
oh, okay. So this is probably one that's a lot
Got
of
to
people
get into this one here.
might not be familiar with though, but this is the album where Ralph kind of went bad boy with his album and shit, you know.
Yep.
Mm.
One thing I did like about this album was he did the most of the production and writing for this one, so
Mm-hmm.
that's something I did kind of appreciate.
Yeah.
A lot of soul influences, you know. His vocal styles were like reminiscent of Marvin Gaye's on certain tracks, you know. Michael Jackson, like Off the Wall, Thriller, MJ. What else? What else? Graveyard was a dope track. I like that shit.
That was dope. Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the Mac? Another good
Exactly.
song and shit, you know. But at the same time, you still got, you know, the traditional Ralph. Like when I need somebody, that I felt like that was a pretty slept on track.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
know, and this album gets a lot of hate, you know, it's not surprisingly, but my only gripe with this
Mm-hmm.
album, I felt like some songs he was kind of overdoing it a lot, the bad boy image and shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
even the album cover itself is just like, oh, the traditional. I have my shirt off, you know, looking at the distance. I'm in the city. I'm a bad boy. I'm a fucking bad boy now and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you put all that to the side, it's actually not a bad album. Like I would even give this maybe a 4 out of 5.
Wow.
Like this,
That's a generous rating.
yeah, I like this way better than the first one. You know,
uh,
yeah, it's kind of crazy, but fuck it.
I'm split right now because the album to me is like 50-50 because it's like the first half, like the first 7 songs, it sounded like
mm-hmm.
he recorded it at a certain period, and then it's like the last 6 he recorded it like maybe months later. So it has like a different like tone to me. Like the first 7 would be like Mr. Sensitivity, like you know, like you said, Graveyard starts it off. I love that. You know, Shaky Ground was dope. Who's the Mac? That was the first single. I love that song. When I Need Somebody. But then after When I Need Somebody, you get to like the last 6 songs, like Sex Maniac
Right.
and The
Oh
Booty
God.
Affair, G Spy. It was like he became like a nymphomaniac on the second half of the album. You know what I'm saying?
And I remember you
Like
saying
the
that last
lyrics he's sing, like
night.
yo, the lyrics he's singing at that time were racy. You know what I'm saying? Like on Sex
Mm-hmm.
Maniac, he says, "You better open wide and let me peek inside." Then on The
Oh my
Booty Affair,
God.
he says, "Got to be there. We can do it. What you did at the Booty Affair." And then on G Spot, it's like a porno. It's like he says, even a man that's sensitive has got to wet it up sometimes. Let me lay you gently and taste your wine. Grab a
Oh,
handle, it's a heavy load. I'll just keep you working until we both explode. Like,
oh my
what the fuck?
God.
What am I hearing, Ralph? Like, how do you go from
This
Mr.
Ralph, this
Sensitivity
ain't the real Ralph
to
here. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
I see
nah,
what you're
man.
saying.
And the tracks, the explicit tracks, like the beats were whack. Like Sex Maniac, that beat is whack. The G Spot beat is whack. You know, the Booty Affair beat I like, but I'm like, yo, this is a like 2 different albums in one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, well, what happened? Why did sudden change of tone on the album after like the first 7 tracks? You know what I'm saying? That's what I didn't understand. But
We gotta review this.
um,
Though.
yeah, definitely.
Gotta review this.
I think he sounded good, like singing wise. He sounded good. The production was dope, but I don't know what to rate it because I'm like, it feels like 2 different albums to me. Like the first half, if I had to rate the first half, I would be like the first 7, I would give it like a 4.5. But then the last 6 album songs, I would give it like a 1. But I'm like, I didn't like none of those songs at the bottom of the other album. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, I could see why this album didn't do good. This was a commercial flop. You
And
know what I
what?
mean?
And what's up with that chick in the background though?
yeah, I was about to
Yeah,
say that
and
was.
the chick in the background, like, what is that? Is that the Booty Affair? Like,
Probably
you know? I didn't get it, man. I
he was
didn't understand that.
calling himself the Rizzo at this time too.
Yeah, that's another
Rizzo.
thing. He have like the nickname and shit, right?
Riz.
You know, uh, I don't know, man. I want to give it like a a 3.5. I feel like I feel like it's better than the first one, than the first album. But
Oh
the
my god.
last 6 is what killed it. Because if it was like some solid tracks in the last half of the album, I feel like this could have been a classic album. But I see why it was heavily slept on, because they probably got to like the last 6 songs and they're like, yo, what the hell is this shit I'm listening to?
Mm,
You know? But
mm-hmm.
I think it was still better than the first album. I just didn't like the last 6 songs on it.
Oh.
So,
Okay. Am I the only one that liked the first album? Really? Like,
I mean, yeah, because you say you love the first album a lot and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I like it because he came off as like the gentleman way, like, and I kind of and I like that. I feel that I like that in a man. Like, really?
But he didn't come off like that on the second album.
Oh, definitely not. No, this was like
You know?
the complete opposite here. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my thoughts
He
on
thought he
this.
was R. Kelly. He thought he was R. Kelly for a minute.
Oh my
Right.
God, no, he wasn't. No, I wouldn't go that far now.
The booty affair, that's an R. Kelly song right there.
Booty.
You know?
Okay, okay, I'm gonna say this. My favorite tracks off here are Graveyard, Shaky Ground, Who's the Mac, When I Need Somebody, My Aphrodisiac, You'll Remember Me, and the title track is Going Down. Yeah, those songs off the first half of the album I like, but when I got to hearing like stuff like G Spot, The Booty Affair, and I'm like, wait a minute, like where are you going with this, bro?
Where you
Like,
going with the album? Yep.
and I'm like, really? And
Jeez.
he freaking written that song, The Booty Affair. I'm like, really? Really? That's
Crazy.
really the best you could come up with? Like, what is it? You were sex deprived at the time or something? Like, what was going through your mind, man? Oh my
What's the
god.
matter with you, son?
Oh my god, they were horrendous. And they were like I mean, I know you just getting to the point it was like every song off the later half of the album was just sex, sex, sex. And I'm like,
Yeah.
there ain't nothing wrong with saying about sex. I mean, sex gonna happen with anybody, like regardless, but still it's like
Right.
you kinda wanna like a change up.
Yeah. It was too raunchy for him.
Yeah, and I'm like, hold up, that ain't the way Ralph is.
Yeah.
That's not the
Yeah.
Ralph we've
Come on,
seen coming up and him being like you went from Stone Cold Gentleman to this?
Right.
Really?
come on,
Yep.
Ralphie.
Yeah, come on, Riz.
And that nickname. Oh, come on,
Riz.
Riz.
What, you don't like that?
No.
Rizzo,
Rizzo.
Shit, Rizzo. But
Oh, my God.
anyway, so how much would you rank this?
okay, I would have to rank this album 3.5 out of 5 because like I said, first half was fine, but the second half of it was just straight trash.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm surprised they got one copy left of this album on Amazon, and they want like 27 something for this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
I just looked it up too and shit. Now,
Yeah, if it was up to me, I would take the first album over this one. I'm sorry.
now, 1996 was this year that they got back together. 1 month after, the Home Again album was released, Johnny Gill dropped the Let's Get the Mood Right album. And I love this album, really. This is a very dope album and shit, It was more of like a quiet storm kind of album and shit, This was pretty much a sex album done right. Let's just say that.
Right.
Like, he kept it contemporary, having people like R. Kelly, Jermaine Dupri, a lot of Jermaine Dupri productions lately, though. But Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. Wow, he's not really growling that much on his fucking album. He's more like on his Quiet Storm shit. Fucking Touch is my favorite song off this album. Uses that classic OJ sample and shit. It's Your Body with Roger Troutman was pretty cool. Having Illusions. Yeah, man, very good album and shit. Very underrated too. Very, very, very underrated album. And I know I've heard like a lot of people say like this is some of his best vocal performances were on this album too. So yeah, I have to agree with that. So I'll give this album, I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I gotta hear it. I didn't hear this album. I gotta hear this one.
Oh man.
Oh,
I thought he dropped that like in the 2000s though. I didn't know he dropped it like 96.
Yeah,
really?
he dropped it 96, yeah.
Okay, I gotta hear that.
Yeah. My mom has this album, and I know growing up, she played it sometimes, like either around the house or in the car. And my favorite tracks off here are "Let's Get the Mood Right," "Touch," "Maybe," "Someone to Love," and "For You Alone." And I have mixed feelings about this album. It's like, okay, yeah, it's like a change up, but I don't know what it is. To me, I think there was like so many ballads, and it was like I kind of wanted like a little, like somewhat of a change up, you know,
Right.
like something like upbeat here and there in between the ballads and stuff like that.
You know what I think?
So
Oh, I didn't mean to cut you off.
nah, you all good. Say what you're gonna say.
You know what I think it was? I think it really was like how that time New Jack Swing was dying. Well, it was pretty
Mm-hmm.
much dead by 96.
Oh yeah, yeah, it was.
Um, you had like the hip hop soul, like the Jeep R&B, like cats like Mary J. Blige, SWV. Then you had the neo
Mm-hmm.
soul. Then you had people like Keith Sweat and Johnny Gill, pretty much going for that more contemporary R&B kind of vibe and shit like that. Somewhere in between, but not
Yeah.
like alienating like their fan bases and shit. They was just
Right.
kept up with the times and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like Keith Sweat, he did it the best, because that 96 Keith Sweat album,
Oh
that's a
yeah.
good album. I love that
Classic.
album.
Definitely. Yeah. Same.
I like it when Johnny, Keith Sweat, and Gerald Levert got together when they did LSG.
Yeah.
My mom got both
That
those
was a good album.
albums. Yeah, my mom has both of those
I like that.
albums.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was another dope album and shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but if I had to really have to rank this one, shoot. Yeah, I'll have to give this like 3.5 out of 5 just because I got like mixed feelings about it.
Okay. Yeah, man. It will grow on you. That's all I'm going to say and shit like that. But
Yeah, but it's been a minute since I heard it because I know my mom, she would have played this album like so many times when I was like a little kid, but I guess after the years, at some point when she kind of stopped playing it, was just like, eh.
Mhm. Oh God. Okay.
Here
1996.
it comes.
Jesus. Forever by Bobby Brown.
Oh, oh, this was awful.
Oh my God. Okay, so just a little synopsis of this album. By after the release of the Bobby album, he kind of settled down with Whitney. They had their child Bobby Christina, but his drug usage, was kind of growing.
Basically, it was getting out of control.
Yeah, like the fight in Disney World or Disneyland or whatever.
Mm.
Um, Originally he was supposed to have played Powerline from a Goofy movie, but he got
What?
yeah, supposed to have played Powerline, but got cut
Oh.
because of his drug issues, and that's when Tim Campbell came. Then
Mm.
the Home Again tour too was
Right.
A disaster.
y'all know the story with that. So
Yep.
Yeah.
he got originally, this album was supposed to have been called Bobby 2, where it's supposed to have people like Teddy Riley, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, R. Kelly, but nigga pretty much was beefing with all those producers,
Oh my
So
god.
he got like some in-house producers, and came out with this trash of an album.
Mm.
You know, I listened to this album when I was working out today. You know, I'll try to give it a chance, but the only song I pretty much could stand really was the Feeling Inside song.
The
But
single.
yeah, it was like this whole album was just like love songs to Whitney.
Right.
Then sprung out his fucking mind or some shit. Like, yeah, Graffiti. Whenever an artist named that album Forever, you know it's bound to be bad. Yeah. Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy and shit. Like,
Oh Lord.
oh my god, this album
Trash.
is just trash, man. Like, how you go from
Mm.
"Don't Be Cruel," one of the greatest New Jack Swing albums, to the Bobby album, a very
Yeah.
dope, underrated album, you know, to this.
Yeah.
Like, my nigga, not even Johnny Gill has an album this bad. Not even Ralph has an
No.
album this bad. Like,
Nope.
yeah, I'm gonna give this 0 out of 5, really, because it's actually one out of 5, because just for like the Feeling Inside video, the song and shit. But speaking of the Feeling Inside video, what the fuck, really? It was like the nightmare before.
I ain't watched the video. I never watched it.
I'll send it to you.
Is it awful?
Whitney even made an appearance in the video and shit.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm like,
She was playing the psychiatrist for him and shit.
like, oh my god,
Oh.
Whitney, why?
Crazy. That's when you in love, yo. You do anything.
Shit.
Obviously.
Not even Street's Disciple was bad like this.
I like True Disciple.
Shit. It was alright. It was alright.
I think the best thing about this album was the intro with Whitney. That's the best thing about it. When she did the Nobody Does It Better intro, that's the best thing about it. Everything else was horrible. The songs were too long. They were boring. It was like all this like love songs dedicated to Whitney. We know he was cheating on Whitney. You know what I'm saying? And it that's what it sounded like an album he made dedicated to Whitney because of all the rumors at that time. I'm like, you know, he was treating Whitney bad and shit. He got her hooked on drugs and all that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like nothing about it. The video for Feeling Inside, I didn't care for it. You know, I just think it was like his worst album ever. And just imagine if he did have like R. Kelly and Teddy Riley on there and Babyface. That could have been a dope album, and he fucked all that up.
Yeah.
You know,
a very dope album.
Yeah, I gotta give that album a 0. There's nothing good about that album. Trash.
Yeah. Oh my god, this was a fucking disappointment. Ugh. The only good track I liked off here was Feeling Inside, and if he really didn't go at it with everybody else as potential producers for this album, I really felt like this album could have been a great one. Right. Not as close to Don't Be Cruel, but have like somewhat of a success, if that. I'll have to get this 0 out of 5.
Oh wow. She's bold.
Yeah. Every song off here was just oh my god, like it was like dragging on and on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Why was he trying to sing like KC though?
What was that?
Why was he trying to sing like KC?
Who knows? Who knows?
And you know, and the thing is, he still had his voice then. Like he still could sing. It's just that the songs dragged on for way too long. It's like some of these songs were like 5 minutes long. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like over 5 minutes. And
yeah,
I'm
was.
Like, really?
I didn't like it. Nothing good about that album.
Like it either.
Drug Bobby, man. That's all I got.
Yeah, definitely.
Drugs messed him up. Messed his voice up. Yeah. Messed his life up.
Yep.
Shit. But yeah, okay, so yeah, by this point, New Edition's popularity was kind of on a wane. But a little known album came out. Ricky Bell dropped his solo album, Ricardo Campana, in 2000, you know.
You sure it came out in 2000?
Yeah, I did. I'm looking at Discogs right now.
Oh.
And my honest opinion, not that bad though. You know, it's kind of like a traditional early 2000s R&B album, you know. Not that bad, but it's not memorable.
Right.
It was kind of weird that this album kind of came out, you know, a year before Bellwether DeVoe's 2001 album, which we'll talk about, unfortunately.
Oh,
But yeah, I like the songs like My Body. Shit, y'all laughing at me and shit.
No,
yep.
no, we weren't laughing
My
at you. We were
Body.
just laughing.
Mm. The Struggle Unbanned mix with Johnny Gill. Still I See with Ryan DeVoe and shit, you know. Yeah, I'll give this three mics and shit, you know. I'm gonna have to listen to it heavily, you know, really listen to it.
Yeah.
What I've heard, it was pretty solid, nothing really special.
Same. My only thing about the album is like, why did he have Ronnie DeVoe on so many tracks, and then Johnny, he had like Johnny on the remix for was it Suddenly or something it was called?
Maybe those were the only members he was talking to and shit.
Like what happened to Mike?
Yeah.
You know, I was just like, I don't know. It was, but I've always loved Ricky Bell as a singer. I think he's always been underrated in the group. The solo album thing I don't understand. I felt like the platform for him was with BBD, so I don't understand why you would want to do a solo album without Ronnie and Mike. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like people would have took him seriously as a solo artist anyway like that. So I felt like the platform for him, his best platform was being a part of Bell Biv DeVoe. But I just didn't understand why Ronnie was on so many songs and you don't have Mike on there and then Johnny's on there. Well, you know, we might as well have like a whole new edition song on there, you know. But I definitely got to hear the album like fully to like really take it all in. But I think he's always been a great singer though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to like fully listen to this album. I think I only caught like at least 2 tracks off here. Have Your Cake and whatever that second song was off this album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And honestly, I really did not know he dropped a solo joint because back then I rarely heard about it getting talked about. No mention of it on the radio, on TV, nothing.
Yeah, man. Like, cause by that time they were just done.
Yo, you would not believe how much it is on Discogs.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
What?
I sent Reg yesterday. It's like 17 G's.
Yeah.
What?
17 G's.
Yes, and 17,000.
My God.
Who would buy $17,000 on that?
17 G for
that? Exactly.
Not me.
Gotta be stupid. Not me either. You gotta be stupid. Really stupid to pay that much for a freaking CD. Like, no.
With 17 G's, you might as well have Ricky Bell come to your house and he perform the whole album live.
Exactly.
You know?
Shit.
That's for crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like, get out of here.
All right. Yep. Now, the last album.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about Riz Warfare.
I mean, I didn't even hear the album because I was going to end it off with the early 2000s.
Yeah, because Reg wanted to end it off with this.
Oh, okay.
Well, you can give your opinion.
Yeah, but we can talk like a little bit about it.
Yeah.
We can talk a little bit about Riz Warfare if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, this album, man, this is like a rapist soundtrack right here. BBD. Yeah, I felt disgusted listening to this fucking album, man. Like, a lot of rapey tracks on this album, like Dance, Bitch, Scandalous, Sick with It, like The Hot Shit, featuring that chick from Black, Shamari,
which soon became Ronnie's wife.
adding insult to the injury and shit. But
Mm.
yeah, like I I'll give this a 1.5 out of 5 and shit. Even the album cover itself, it's like, yeah, we got these white beaters
Mm.
on and shit. Yeah, like they just look like the older niggas at a club that's praying for younger girls and shit on college night. That's what I get from this fucking album. Like these were the niggas that did Candy Girl. Now y'all talking to do a song called Dance, bitch.
Wow.
Like the album is trash. It's trash. I just felt disgusted listening to it, man. Damn.
Oh god.
Oh, man.
Mm.
Yeah, the production was bad. Like I know they had Rockwall. I think he did the hot shit. I
Yeah.
like that joint. Cause that was the single and I remember when this came out. I remember back when artists had websites. I went to their website and that was the first song they played off of it, off of the album. And I think Poster Boy's on it. The guy from 106 Park.
Oh
When like
wow.
the freestyle battles back in the day. I think Poster Boy's he has like a verse on there. And it was just bad. Like it suffered from bad production at that time. Like the generic R&B production. Like people were like making tracks that sound like it was for Destiny's Child, or making tracks that sound like it was like for Next or whatever. I didn't like the production. It's about like maybe 3 or 4 songs. I like Breezy, that was dope. Since I Blew, the hot shit. That's about it. Everything else was just whack. You know, they didn't sound like even wanted to make the album. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I, I didn't like it. I think that's their worst album. Like I used to think Hootie Mac was their worst album, but that beat Hootie Mac. I think Hootie Mac is way better than this shit. But it was bad. And then the album cover, like why is Ronnie and Biv dressed up, but Ricky has a watch beat on and like a wristband on his arm and shit. Like, where you going? You going to play ball? Or you going to the club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I didn't understand that. Like 2 of them are dressed up, and Ricky's like he just came off the court or whatever. But I didn't. That was bad. I give that as a 0. I didn't like it. I don't think I would ever get that.
Yeah.
I
I'm
got
just
most of the albums, and I don't got that one, and I don't got Hootie Mac either. But
yeah. I'm just good with the Poison album, man.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh my god, this was another horrendous album that shouldn't have been made. Oh my god. Oh,
yeah.
there were only 2 songs that were alright to me off this. Breezy and Scandalous. Other than that, everything else was just straight trash. Like, what the hell were they thinking with this?
Yeah.
All of the songs were just straight up trash. I'm like, ain't no way in the world I would pay money for this album. I'm sorry. I would rather get Poison or
Yep.
at least consider Hootie Mac over this.
Right.
Nah,
Right.
nah. 0 out of 5. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It was cringeworthy having to hear this whole album. That and Forever. Ugh.
And you said you heard the 2006 Ralph album?
Yeah. I wasn't
Riz
gonna
Rock.
listen to it. I'm like, I might have. Yeah, Riz Warford. I actually liked that album. I think it was solid. It was slept on definitely because I didn't even know it came out.
I didn't know it came out in 06 either.
The production was decent. Like, I know that the first song, Love Hangover, they sampled Machine Gun Funk. The Ready to
I
Die
didn't know
track,
that.
singing over that beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint is dope.
Yeah, Ashley
Huh?
said that to me.
Yeah. I sent that song
Yeah,
"Love Hangover" to Reg sometime last week.
yeah.
Yeah, and
I like that
that's my
joint.
favorite song off there. I gotta re-listen to that whole album.
Angel was good. Man Who Loves You. Save a Little Love. Too Cool. Better Man. He had a lot of dope joints on it, but I felt like the album was like his alter ego. Like the Riz Warfare was like his alter ego, because like he talked about that on the intro, where he's talking about like how like people was trying to like get money from him, and like he had like a whole bunch of hang-ons and haters and shit in his life that he had to cut out or whatever. and
Yeah.
it felt like an alter ego R&B album, and like it was more like club joints. Like it was more joints for the club, and I think that had something to do with like the Rizzo alter ego that he made. So it was more of like a club album. But he's saying good on the songs though. Like they, it's even though it's like a lot of club songs, there's like some love joints on there, but he sings good on there. So I think it was very slept on. I would give it a solid 3 mics. I like this album surprisingly better than um the first two, because like
Wow.
completely, like from beginning to end, I think that like the songs were dope, but just that he don't have no standout hits on the album though. Like the first two had the big hits, but he don't have like no big hits on this album. But like overall, I think the album was solid though. I think it was slept on heavily, but I think it's good.
All right, I definitely gotta peep the album and shit too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta re-listen to that. The only song I've listened to is Love Hangover, and with that album, when
yeah,
I did send it to Reg, I was telling him like, don't like that song give you like some MJ vibes, as if like he's channeling Michael in a sense.
right, right.
Shit, Ralph loves him some Michael. I swear to God, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
yeah. But
right,
ever since then, he never dropped albums.
for real.
Yeah,
And that was the new edition breakdown. Yeah. I felt like we handled that
Well,
shit. You said
to,
what?
yeah.
to me, I think Bobby had the best discography. I think King of Stage and Don't Be Cruel and the Bobby album were like his best albums in his
Mhm.
career. And I feel like he has more. Well, as far as like, see, I don't want to include Johnny, 'cause I feel like I don't know Johnny's stuff before New Edition, but like Johnny, I would say his first album. I didn't Provocative. I didn't really like. I don't remember that album. And the last one I got to hear, but right now I would say like Bobby had the best discography in the group. BBD, they have one classic album, but I feel like a lot of their other stuff got slept on. Like the remix album got slept on.
Right.
Hootie Mac, it underperformed. That got slept on. Um, the album from when was that? 2000 that came out. That BBD album.
2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was their worst ever. The Three Stripes that came out in like 2017. That was a dope album. I would give that a solid 4. But even that got slept on because like they were on an independent label, and it wasn't promoted right. But they got some joints on there. Eric Sermon did the single Run for them. They got Run on there. They got I'm Better. KG did I'm Better. They got Dougie Fresh on there. They got SWV on Finally. One More Try. They got Boyz II Men. I thought that was a solid album, but it just wasn't promoted right. But I feel like a lot of their stuff in their discography is slept on. But I think Ralph, I like Riz Warfare, but he don't have no big hits. The first album had the big hits. The second one, I liked the first half. I didn't like the second half. But I definitely feel like Bobby had like the best albums in the group.
Hmm. Yeah. I might have to go with Bobby too.
Right.
Yeah. Despite like King of Stage, I felt like Don't Be Cool and the Bobby album were two high marks that, whether you love Bobby or not, Don't Be Cool was like the blueprint for the solo discography and shit like that. Because
Yeah.
everybody in a way try to have that certain edge towards them and shit like that. And I felt like with those two albums and shit like that, Set New Jack Swing on Fire, R&B was very energetic at that time too, and just these stage performance too at that time, man, like
Right.
impeccable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this was tough because I mean, so many of them had so many great albums, others not so much. But if it was me, I would have to say Bobby was good, like good considering some of the stuff from the King of Stage album. that I consider good. Others, it was a hit or miss with me. Don't Be Cruel, of course, was really I think his best solo album to date. Then the Bobby album, which was good, but I'm surprised a lot of people were hating on that one.
Right.
Yeah, all things considered, his stuff was good with the exception of the Forever album. Never should have been done.
Yeah.
Um, okay, with Ralph, yeah, his first album was good. It's Going Down was first half was good. Second half we just had some questionable stuff that was just straight up bad. And
Mm-hmm.
Riz Fair, I definitely got to re-listen to that one because it's been a minute since I played that. And the only song I remember that I know that from playing a lot so much was Love Hangover, which is I guess my favorite off of that album.
Yeah.
Johnny stuff. I've heard of Johnny's music like for like Miles say as long as I've been alive, but I haven't heard his '83 album nor the one that he did with Stacey Ladislaw back in the day.
Right.
Um, yeah, and his 1990 self-titled album. It was my first time hearing that entire album, and my mom doesn't have that one, but one day I plan on getting that for her one day. And from provocative to Let's Get the Mood Right to certain compilation albums like the Ultimate Collection, Love Songs, to Still Winning and Game Changer. I've heard those, and they were good albums too. But yeah, BBD, I would say Poison and Hootie Mac was were were good albums there, but that one that dropped in '01, oh my god, that was so trash.
Oh yeah.
Another album that should not have been made. I'm sorry. And I didn't know Ricky had a solo album, like I said, because I rarely heard that getting talked about on TV, let alone BET, and
Yeah.
never heard anything about it on like any of the radio stations at all, which was surprising. But definitely have to really fully listen to that entire album of his to get my honest thoughts on that.
Word up. Got you. Mm. Yeah, man. So Toni Braxton is next month.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna do
That's
it? We're
gonna be
gonna
good.
talk about her solo albums first, or her debut album first, or do a breakdown of her albums? How you want to do it?
Yeah, like chronologically start with her debut album up to the recent album, the Sex and Cigarettes album, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sex and Cigarettes is her latest album. Yep.
Right. Yeah. I'll let y'all know possibly after the 1 in a Million review when I want to schedule that one.
Okay.
Yes, sir. All right. So a couple people in the chat. What's good?
What's everybody's favorite New Edition album in the chats? Well, solo album I want to say.
Yeah. Anyone in the chat?
Yeah, I want to hear.
What are your favorite New Edition solo albums?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike C. Yeah, Humping Around and Getaway, Something in Common. Those were very strong tracks on that album and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, off the Bobby album. Yep.
She said he never heard a Hootie Mac album. Oh Lord.
That was
Yeah, they have it on
it's an
Spotify,
quiet
man.
taste.
Yeah. Some stuff is good. Other stuff is somewhat questionable or really will have to pique your interest. So you definitely got to listen to
Right. Like, don't be surprised about that Lovely song and shit like that.
that. Oh, but whatever you do, don't listen to that BBD album. Don't listen to
Oh
it.
God.
Stay away from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, stay
Skip
away
that
from
one.
that one and stay away from the Forever album. That's all I'm gonna say.
God. Skip those.
Those two are trash.
Mm.
Horrendous.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Graffiti said, don't be cruel. That's it. I was like, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna plan on copping that depending on how my check looking for next week.
Hmm. Sam Blind, he said, King of Stage. All right. Okay.
That was dope. That was a good album.
Okay.
Yeah, don't hear a lot of people
Yeah.
mention that one, but
Right.
um Yeah, y'all mention y'all favorite New Edition albums and shit like that. Hey, Ash,
Yeah, but I'm surprised you never.
you said what?
I was gonna say, I'm surprised you didn't like that song "Girlfriend" off that album.
Yeah, I didn't.
What, you thought it was too mushy?
Too mushy, too much and shit like that. Like, I understood he was finding his style, but that's something I would have expected on like a New Edition album.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, the remix albums too were very dope. Must haves for any
I
new.
gotta listen to BBD's remix album. I definitely gotta listen to that.
That was dope.
I love that one.
Is that out of
Oh, yeah.
print?
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Dang.
that's been out of print.
Ugh.
Yeah. Bobby Brown's Dance You Know It album. That was cool, but certain songs shouldn't have remixed. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
I never heard that
That
album.
was dope.
Yeah. He actually dropped like two remix albums during the Bobby era. The B Brown Posse and the remix album in '93 and shit, which yeah, those didn't go nowhere, to be real. Mike C.
Didn't Bobby drop like one in 2012 or something?
Yeah, the Masterpiece album.
Oh,
I didn't even hear that.
Yeah,
I never heard that getting mentioned either.
I even
Real
dropped it
masterpiece.
for like 2 years ago.
You heard it?
Nope.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
Oh, what? Damn, I forgot. It'll come back to me. Fuck.
Sorry about that.
No, you straight. Mike C said, "Don't Be Cool," Johnny Gill, 1990, Poison, and the Bobby album. Okay, good choices.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I see him not mentioning any Ralph albums and shit, so.
Dang, I think I'm the only one up in here who's feeling Ralph. Okay.
Poor Ralph.
I'll take it.
Poor Ralph.
Aw. Yeah, he ain't getting no love from Mr. Stone Cold Gentleman, Mr. Sensitivity. Like,
Shit. Yeah, man. So this Lion King movie comes out next week and shit.
Mhm.
You heard that new Beyonce Spirit song?
yeah.
Everyone's already making a big deal out
No,
of
I haven't listened to that song yet, but they talking about Oscar nomination already, and the freaking
That's
movie
crazy.
hasn't dropped yet.
it.
And
Right.
they were talking about that
Like
on
this
radio today too.
Right. I don't know, man. Beyonce wins an Oscar, or she gets nominated and she don't win. That's gonna be crazy because if they can give 3 6 Mafia an Oscar,
Yeah. Yeah. And you would never expect a hip hop group to win one either,
Like,
exactly.
especially at the Academy Awards.
For real.
shit.
Like,
Eminem got an Oscar for Lose Yourself. So,
but
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. That was a dope song too.
yeah.
yeah, but he was the first rapper, aka plus he was white too and shit. So
Right.
Yeah.
I like Lose Yourself, but I kind of got a little tired of it after a while. But I still bump it time after time. But yeah,
Yeah,
that
still-
was always given.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Common and John Legend went for Selma. That was a good movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
that is right. That was a dope song.
Yeah, I watched
Yeah,
that movie too.
Yeah, I saw it. That was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how they didn't have Lettucey sing the song. They had Beyonce sing that part too in the Oscars of that year and shit. Shit, but Mike C said he got Ralph's first album. I need listening to it again. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That first Ralph album, and it was just like, even when y'all remember that VMA performance they did in 1990 or some shit.
Right.
Like it started off with like Bobby, then Belle Biv DeVoe, and then Johnny Gill, and then it ended off with Ralph and shit. I was
I
like,
remember that.
I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that.
it was like Ralph came out saying, "Hi, I'm Ralph Tresvant. This is my new song, Sensitivity and shit." It was right after Johnny Gill, I think, performed "Rub You the Right Way," and you were thinking like
Right.
something's amazing about to pop off, but then he comes up like, "This is my song, Sensitivity." It was
I
like
gotta watch that. I gotta watch that.
it's like they even like they just been doing Ralph so wrong and shit like that sometimes and shit like
Uh,
they should have just started off with Ralph and ended off with Belle Biv DeVoe.
well, who
Right.
came up with the lineup then to make Bobby go first and then make Ralph last? Then
Who knows? Who knows?
But that's what they actually do on tour. Like when I saw them live, they actually like split the show into like doing their solo stuff, and then they'll come out and do some early New Edition stuff, and then they'll split into doing the solo stuff, and then they'll all come back on stage to do like the stuff from like any well you know what's crazy when they do like the early stuff from like Candy Girl and the second album and All for Love, like Johnny's not on stage. They'll only have like the original five, and
Right.
then they'll split into
yeah.
doing the solo stuff, and then they'll come back and they'll do stuff from like Any Heartbreak, and then the Home Again album, and that's it. So then they'll bring Johnny on stage, and then Bobby will leave when they do the Heartbreak stuff.
Oh,
So it's kind of like the lineup is crazy because it's like you got people coming and going off of the stage. So that's how
yeah.
they actually do it. So it'd be like when the solo stuff, when they do the solo stuff, it'll be like Bobby first, and then BBD, and then Ralph and Johnny in between that, and then they'll come back. They'll come back together, and then they'll do the Home Again stuff.
Mm.
That's crazy as hell though because like it just felt like how everybody just added something new and Ralph he always just got like sidelined by just
Right.
the media and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm. Sam said, have you heard the new Johnny Gill song "Solo for Woman"? Um,
Yes.
I heard some of
Yeah.
you know.
He has a video for that too.
Yes, I saw like a thumbnail of it earlier.
Oh, I have yet to watch that video.
Shit. Yeah, Johnny's still making moves and shit. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ever saw that video of Ronnie dancing with his wife and shit I sent y'all?
No, I still gotta
Sorry.
watch that. I still gotta
Oh,
watch
man.
that.
That's
Trash.
funny.
Shit, man.
Yeah, crazy.
Got fucking ASAP Rocky and still in that Swedish prison and shit.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I heard about
Are they
that.
giving
They
them
were
food
talking
and
about that
water?
like on the news yesterday.
You said what?
Are they giving them food and water in that prison?
They're just saying like he's being abused and shit for some reason. Like
Oh,
they
wow.
they believe he's being abused and the cells are like disease ridden and shit.
Oh,
Oh my
damn.
God.
Crazy.
Right.
Where's Jay-Z? Like, you can do shit for Meek Mill. Why not ASAP?
That's something too because it's like everybody's was on Meek Mill's ass and shit, but then
Right,
Yeah,
ASAP it's like just leave his ass there and shit.
right.
which
It's
is
crazy.
messed up.
Right.
Like people made a big outcry for the whole Meek Mill shit, but where's the
Yep.
outcry for the ASAP? Like I don't understand this bullshit, but
Yep.
Yeah.
and Meek Mill
But I
he
hope
broke
he's
the
not going to
weight.
have to be in there that long.
Yeah.
Is that yeah? They're trying to get him out. I know like a lot of people like are boycotting, saying they're not going to perform in Sweden. Um, yeah, I know that people like Jada Pinkett, Nick Cannon, Diddy. Oh, Meek Mill, he's actually supporting him.
He should be.
Good.
Shit. Jay-Z's doing stuff with legal marijuana at the moment and shit. So it's like,
Mm.
That's not even important.
No.
You know.
damn, man. It's like, and then them pussy ass nigga try to be all like, you broke my headphones or some shit.
Mm.
Then he just got slammed on the fucking floor. Shit. Graffiti said free Flacco. Hell yeah, man. But you know how the justice system is and shit.
We got a fucked up one.
And they just released a video of Jussie Smollett. Some more videos of Jussie Smollett and shit like that.
What's still with that shit?
Yeah, they said how he was walking around with a fucking noose and shit like that.
Yeah. I heard they were talking about that on E News as well.
Just walking around smiling with a noose on his fucking around his fucking neck.
He already got embarrassed about that. Like, that's so old now.
Yeah.
They actually gonna put him in prison now.
It's like you're no longer on Empire anymore, and you pretty much screwed your career up for what?
So what's gonna happen? Is are they killing them off for Empire or what? Like, what's happening with that?
I think they just sent him away, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, but
sometime they're gonna get canceled at some point.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last.
It's the last year. It's the last season.
It is.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, both Power and Empire is ending. Wow.
And Star, they canceled Star too.
Yep.
Which
I've been on that cancel Star. I've been on that.
Yeah. Well, if you want to play a fool, then you end up being a fool. I can't. That's all I gotta say. You want to walk around wearing nooses on your fucking neck, man? Then so be it. Fuck it. Shit, I know everybody was just like, oh wow, fuck the media, fuck racism and shit like that, hate crime, all that hate crime bullshit, man. It's like, now all of a sudden niggas ain't gonna believe no hate crimes no more.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's like after this stunt, like people really don't know what to believe anymore. While somewhere in the world an actual one is occurring. And we may not know anything about it at the moment, but we'll hear about it sooner or later.
About hate crime. Did you hear about that white guy that killed that teenager because he was listening to rap music?
When was this?
This was I want to say it was last week. It happened. Like he came up behind the kid and he slit his throat because he was listening to rap music.
Oh my God! No, I did not hear about that.
Yeah.
Never heard of that, but that's some bull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like and the guy, the white guy, he was like he came out of a mental hospital or whatever, and they were like, why is he being released and he's doing shit like this?
Exactly. You should have left his ass still be in that hospital.
Yep.
Stupid. Just stupid.
The kid is like, I think the kid was like 14 or some shit.
My God.
You know?
I swear to God, like, this fucking world is sick.
Yeah, it is sick.
Like, what if that kid was listening to country music? Would he still kill him?
We know that he wouldn't kill him.
No.
Yeah, that reminded me of how that fucking cop shot that and those teens that were listening to rap music a couple years ago and shit.
Oh yeah, I heard about that story.
Let's see what the chat's. Chat's pretty dead though. What's going on, chat?
Where Deborah at?
Anybody out there?
KRD.
Yeah, where he at?
What's KRD?
Yeah.
KRD probably eating right now.
Cereal or waffles.
Fucking waffles and shit. Trying to decide what soap you should put on it.
Yeah,
Aunt Jemima or Mrs. Butterworth.
Yeah. God.
Graffiti said.
And then probably after that, he gonna end up brushing his teeth with Colgate or Crest.
For real, right?
Or he's just a whitening strip.
Man.
Yeah. Graffiti said people out here licking ice cream cartons and fighting at Disney. Oh, that fight at Disneyland. What? Y'all didn't see that fight?
I saw somebody sent me a video. What's that about though?
Man, I
I heard
didn't.
about that thing on the radio today, but I didn't pay any mind about it. Like, what the world happened with that?
It was just some like hood ass shit, basically. I didn't know what the fight was about, but I can send it to y'all right quick.
Well, that's crazy.
Some nigga and like some blood nigga was fighting and shit like that, from what I've read.
Wow.
Over what?
Mickey Mouse ears?
Who knows, man? Like
Oh, man.
fighting in Disney World and shit. Like
Only
Dis-
black people. Only black people would do shit like that.
Oh my god.
You stepped on my Jordans.
oh,
I
it's
want
Then
those
they ain't
Mickey
gonna go
Mouse
end up
ears.
fighting over that.
Yeah, I want those Mickey Mouse ears. He took the last one.
it's
Just
like
fighting over for petty mess, man. Like,
it's
I
my
want
turn to
that
write
stuffed
the
Simba beer
teacups.
from my girlfriend. This nigga took it. I'm gonna fight him.
It's my turn to write the teacups, not yours.
Oh man.
I'm trying to find a fucking
God.
video because I saw it on fucking YouTube the other day.
And they're like throwing like punches and I'm like, they really in Disney World? Like,
And
never
most
seen no shit like that.
At the happiest place on earth, really?
Exactly. You want to get mad? Why you should get mad at the prices there? The prices there are ridiculous.
exactly.
How much
Get
are
mad at
the
Disney World for
prices?
that. Fight Mickey Mouse over that shit. You know?
How much are the prices?
The prices there for like the souvenirs is ridiculous. Bro. Like for a mug, it could be like $50-$60 for a mug.
Come on.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, y'all tripping.
Like the stuff there to buy is just ridiculous, yo. That's not even counting the food and shit like that.
I bet the food costs a lot there too.
Yeah, probably. I haven't been there since I was little, but like I had like family members
I've never
that
been to
went there.
Disney
Like
World, so I wouldn't know.
just bringing back shit is like yo, mad dope for a cup and shit.
I've never been to Disney World, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some hip hop news for y'all.
Uh-oh.
So Cardi B's clapping back at Jermaine Dupri for calling today's female hip hop stars strippers rapping.
Yeah, that's what they are. I agree with Jermaine. That's what they are. And she was a stripper.
Yeah,
You know?
at one point she was, yeah.
Yeah, that's what she was doing on Love and Hip Hop. She was still a stripper. So what is he saying that's bad?
No. She wasn't a stripper on Love and Hip Hop. She was talking about her past being as a stripper.
But every time, no, but when she first started on it, like all she was wearing was like thongs and stripper shit.
Shit.
You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like he's right. Like and this is, you know, Jermaine is certified. He has credentials. He discovered the brat. The brat is not a real stripper. You know? I agree with him. That's all it is now. Like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, you know.
Don't know her.
I heard she was dope though.
Right.
I know Mike don't fucking like her. He says she's trash.
Yeah. I think I heard Mike say he don't care.
Fuck that
about
shit.
her stuff.
All these chicks now, they're not real lyricists. They're just all about who got the biggest ass or the biggest fake titties, you know. It's like they all, it's like Nicki Minaj opened the door for these chicks. It's like they all want to, like, you know, one up on her.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's like, what happened?
Right.
Yeah. Imagine if the Brad goes after Cardi B and shit.
Oh boy.
That would be great. I would love that. End her career now, the brat. Please.
I mean, to be honest, her career is really about to end soon. Let's just be.
This is what the brat needs. She needs a comeback like this. Like, go out, make a diss song to Cardi.
That would be dope.
You just want to promote drama today, huh?
Make a diss song to Cardi. You know, that's what she needs. So she could like show this generation who she is, who she was back then, because they don't know who the brat is.
They don't. They don't know about that shit.
No.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I would love that. Make one against Megan Thee Stallion too. You know?
Wow, you trying to start some mess today,
Yeah,
huh?
why not? I should run up in the Brad DM and tell her that, like, yo, make a diss song for all these fake ass
Uh,
female bitches that's out here thinking they could spit 16 bars and shit.
Exactly.
Fuck all of them. Fuck all of them. If you not Rhapsody, I ain't fucking with you. You know.
Shit. All these trash ass rappers and shit like that. Just
Yeah. And it makes females look it makes females look bad, and you know what I'm saying, especially with this whole Me Too movement going on. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
mhm.
It's like you have like one or two females that do it the right way, and then you got like 10,000 others that want to be like Nicki Minaj and what Little Kim used to be and shit.
Right. Just
Mm.
emphasis on the fucking ass and shit
Oh
like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
today's Lil Kim's birthday, by the way. Too.
yeah. Happy birthday, Kim.
Happy birthday.
And today's my pop's birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
pops.
birthday, Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lex, he got some questions. Um,
Okay.
Joe Public, Live and Learn, or I Miss You. Live and Learn, man. That's my shit.
No public. What happened to them? Damn.
Yeah, what did happen to him?
One hit wonder.
You
I
got
was finna say that. You took the words right out of my mouth.
you got to live and learn.
Oh yeah, I heard that song. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. There's still a songwriters from out looking up and shit.
Oh, but you're just not putting out their own stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. We need
Yeah.
an unsung on Joe Public.
Shoot.
They should do an episode on
Yeah,
them.
for real.
For a lot of the people in unsung, man, like they should do people like imagine an unsung on fucking Redman though.
Oh wow.
Oh shoot.
That'd be great.
That could happen. It could happen.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He
Shoot.
needs
Who
his own
else is an
story to be
unsung?
told. So.
Who
What
else
about,
needs an unsung episode?
I'm trying to think though. Who? Yeah, that's a hard one. It's hard. Who hasn't been?
Tevin
There's so
Campbell?
many.
Yes,
Camera, yeah.
that one is definitely long awaited and shit.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tevin Campbell. Who else? Who else? As
John B.
yet,
As yet.
they already did an episode on John B.
What they do, John B? Oh shit.
Yep.
Yes.
I got
Ain't that good that made that song last night?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I was kind of trying to think of somebody like, how about like Bernard White and shit, you know?
Right. True.
Yeah.
I think I heard that you mentioned that name before.
Yeah, he's a Roberta's Flack son and shit too.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you did mention that. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else?
Shoot.
Wow.
Nothing dope R&B.
Mm.
I don't even fucking know, man. Cause this song don't cover a lot of people. They're trying to go for the more '90s now and shit, which is
Right. Right.
cool.
Right.
Oh wait. I think I know someone on this girl group called Allure.
Allure. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Remember them.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
know they did a cover of a
I tell
song
you,
"All Cried Out" with 112.
Ron Artest used to manage them, and he owns the unreleased album. Like he had like that. Their third album was supposed to come out, and it got shelved, and he owns the masters for it.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Or
because he was managing the group or whatever, and for whatever reason, the album never came out. So he has the masters for the third album.
Dang.
Yeah, that was in the Ron Artest
Dang.
documentary on Showtime. He talked about that.
I know they play that documentary a lot, but I have yet to watch that.
That was good. He had a lot of, the whole Queensbridge. He had a lot of Queensbridge rappers, and Havoc is in it, and Noriega's in it, Mr. Cheeks is in it.
Mm.
He had a lot of Queensbridge artists in it.
was Nas there too?
Huh?
Was Nas there?
Nah, not they mentioned though, because they mentioned when Ron was growing up in the projects that Nas was just coming out with Matic, so they they talked about Illmatic coming out and how it put Queensbridge on the map and all that.
Oh
You
wow.
know, you got Kobe Bryant is in it, Lamar Odom is in it because they like best friends. A lot
Oh,
of people is in it. Yeah,
okay.
it was good.
I know another girl group that they needed unsung episode for Jade.
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely. I had Jade's second album on cassette.
Yeah, I heard that was a
That
good
joint.
one though.
Yeah, that was a good one. Definitely, they slept on.
Mhm. Mhm.
Damn,
Uh,
what happened to them?
I
I
know,
know
right?
I know one of the
Crazy.
members sings is a backup vocalist now, so
Oh wow.
yeah.
Really.
Yeah. She sung backup for like
Hmm.
Ross Stewart at a tour.
Nice.
Mm. Yeah, they need an episode. Portrait needs an episode.
Poetry,
Um,
yeah.
Intro.
who else? Riff.
Intro, definitely.
Yeah, intro. I said riff.
Definitely. Yeah, I don't know them. Riff? I don't know them.
They did a song for the White Men Can't Jump soundtrack.
Okay. Damn, that's
Yeah.
a long time ago.
For real.
Yeah, and they were even in the movie Lean on Me back in the day. Remember the scene with the guy
Okay.
singing in the bathroom?
Oh, the
That's
bathroom.
them.
Okay, I was
Oh,
all
okay.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's way back.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Them niggas and shit.
Yep.
Oh man.
Okay, got you, got you.
Yeah, I'm
Living
surprised you didn't know that.
man, you I don't know everything, but I know what I know.
Yeah, same here. I don't know everything, but I just know what I
Yeah.
know too. So
I feel like Lenny Kravitz would be an interesting one.
yeah,
Yes, definitely. But we know about Lenny's life pretty much though.
we know who his mom was, Roxy Roker
Right,
from
right.
Jeffersons.
But do we know?
Hmm.
We might think we know, but do we know?
Oh, true, 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 true.
Well, I mean, what else we don't know about him?
Yeah,
Shit.
You know?
but we know that he was married to Lisa Bonet. They have a daughter named Zoe. Their daughter Zoe
Right.
got married recently, and him and Jason Momoa are cool.
Hmm. That's weird.
Yeah.
Aquaman
Yeah.
boning your ex-wife was shit. Some weird shit, yo. And he cool. We cool with the nigga. Like, I don't know if I could be cool with a nigga boning my ex-wife.
That's
You
wild.
know?
Fuck.
It is. They like
You would
best
feel some
friends and
type of
shit.
way too.
Hell yeah. That's Aquaman boning my ex-wife. Like, what? You know?
What about you, Red?
If I would be cool with somebody boning my ex-wife,
Yeah.
Man.
shit. I don't even know how I feel about that. I don't even know how I feel, but I have an awkward feeling because
Yeah.
Word.
he like he's kissing like my fucking dick on her lips and shit. But
Right, exactly. You know?
mm, shit, he might think he's heating shit up in the microwave, but shit, it'll still come out cold. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm.
Shit.
Okay, yeah, here was the program I got from the show.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, yeah. On the inside of it, it got like certain stuff like
Mm,
what favorite songs of theirs would be on their mixtapes.
nice,
Like Donnie's, he would have on side A, he would have Run DMC, Rock Box, Let It Whip, as well as this song by Culture Club,
right,
White Snake, Eric B and Rakim, and on side B he would have a new edition song called A Little Bit of Love. He would have
nice.
Full Force on there. He would have Planet Rock by African Bambaataa, Total Eclipse of the Heart, and Space Cowboy
Yeah,
on his mixtape. But
that's
I
dope.
like Jordan's mix because Jordan he got like more R&B and soul stuff like on his mix. Like
Right,
he would have Chicago, Marvin Gaye, Shaka Khan, the SOS Band,
nice,
Prince,
nice.
Phil Collins, Salt and Pepper, and Don't Be Cruel by Bobby Brown. Like what?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What do you know about that Chicago though?
Yeah,
That's
and what was crazy about that show when I said earlier that they that the Panthers cheerleaders was dancing with them when they did Boys in the Band.
right.
mm-hmm.
One of them cheerleaders went to the same high school I did.
Oh shit,
Wow.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
but I graduated like 2 years before her. So
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wow,
yep. Well, I'm gonna say I got my money's worth, and that was a great show.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
real
glad
fun.
you had a good time though.
Yeah, their last show was huh?
It looked like you had a dope time and shit.
What was that?
I said it looked
Yeah,
like
I did. I did.
uh,
Yeah, I did have a dope time. Their last show was on the 14th in Florida.
okay.
Mm.
Shit.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
track
but the crazy thing is during that show, he said Donnie said that we were, I guess, the best crowd versus when they performed in Raleigh.
Oh shit. Wow.
So I don't know what in the world happened up in Raleigh that made him say that.
shit, man, that's
But
crazy as hell.
yeah.
Shoot.
Mm-mm.
I can't
Mm,
wait for all the cool this fucking fall though.
yeah.
Yeah. Seeing Jill Scott and Ariel
Yeah.
Lennox.
Nice.
Yeah, you said it's in September, right?
Yeah, September. Yeah, Run DMC is
He
gonna
just
come.
dropped a new
Oh,
album too. I
okay.
gotta listen to that. Ari Lennox.
Yo, that shit's fire.
Is fire. I gotta
Yeah, I
hear
heard
that.
y'all mention.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you mention that. What's the name of it?
Think called Up
Shea
Late.
Butter or something.
Oh,
Like
okay. I
Shea
gotta check
Butter, I
that
think, or
out.
something like that. It's called.
No, I think the album's called Up Late, but I can look it up right
Oh,
quick.
okay.
Fucking Dreamville, man, that's taking over.
Hell yeah.
I've been hearing about that.
Oh yeah, Shea Butter Baby is the album.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it had to been something. 'Cause I was like,
Shoot. Yeah, they had this one track called Up Late.
Mm.
Whipped Cream was dope.
oh, I love that song with Cream. They played it on the radio sometimes.
Mm.
For definitely used a dope cameo sample too and shit like that. That's also been
Yeah.
used by Tupac too.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. You heard Daniel Caesar's new album?
No, I didn't hear that yet. I gotta hear that.
That
I
shit,
gotta hear that too.
yo, that
Yeah,
shit is
he's good.
dope too.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
I heard the last album from him. That was like a couple years ago. I heard that one.
Yeah, Fruited.
Yeah, that was dope. That was a good R&B album.
Yeah. That album introduced me to him and shit.
Yeah, same. He's still on Drake's label, right?
I believe so. OVO?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah, man. Drake know how to pick those R&B cats, man. Daniel Caesar and Division, you know.
Like if he just be an A&R, man, like
For real.
him just being an AR, cause even Party Next Doors has some dope shit too.
Right. I never was a big fan of his. Like you know, because at that time, like it was like him and The Weeknd that came out at the same time, and I felt like he was like biting off of The Weeknd.
Everybody
You
was off Weekend. Let's be
know,
honest.
Yeah.
Like even Drake kind of bit off Weekend in a little bit.
right. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like because the Weekend when he came out, man, that nigga was
Definitely.
different kind of shit. Like,
Oh, yeah.
The first song I heard by him was "What You Need."
ooh, that's
Nice.
my favorite. That's my favorite song from that trilogy album. Yo,
Yeah.
we got
Yeah, I first heard it on Sirius XM Chill. That was my first time hearing it. Oh my god, that was so good.
Yeah.
ooh that Leah sample he picked and shit.
That was dope.
Like
Yes.
like after that fucking Beauty Across the Darkness, whatever, I just kind of lost interest in
Beauty in
him.
the Darkness.
Yeah,
I never heard that album.
That's good.
Yeah, after that Earned It, because you know that Earned It song from the
Right.
50 Shades of Black or 50 Shades of Grey,
Yeah.
whatever.
Shades of Grey.
Yeah, whatever that movie is. They overplayed
You
that.
never watched that?
I
I
saw
watched
the
it.
first half. I slept through it.
It wasn't that. Well, I never read the books. I remember there was a female like I used to talk to that she was reading the books and she was like the book is more graphic with the sex than the movie was. The movie wasn't that graphic when the sex scene.
For real, I was wanting to see some like graphic sex, some Jason's lyric type sex,
Right.
but
It wasn't
But
like that.
you didn't see that.
Yeah.
like the white girls are a bit too flat for me.
Yeah. She was.
Yeah, like,
That's Don Johnson's daughter.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I did not like. I might rewatch the movie, but they came out with another movie called 50 Shades of Black. It was kind of like a parody
Right.
movie with Marlon
Comedy.
yeah,
Wayans.
that was a parody. Yeah,
I heard that was good too.
I have yet to see that.
I saw parts of it. I didn't see the whole thing.
Yo, Ash. Yeah, I gotta show y'all something.
What?
Oh yeah. Classic.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Classic
Where'd
music.
you get that?
fucking Eric Johnson gave some shit to me and shit.
Dang, he got the hookup.
Yeah,
Eric came through for once.
you're right.
Yeah, I still need to get My Life though. I need to get that one.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Classic.
For real.
And I want to get the London Sessions album because that's like
That was good too.
$6.99.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get
Yeah,
the
there's some stuff I definitely want to get.
Yeah.
for real.
Which one?
The Marriage in one of the 99.
That one was good too. Yeah.
That one and No More Drama. I like those ones and shit.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get No More Drama. I got the Mary album.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, No More Drama gets overhated at times, but you know,
What?
they said it was a bit too happy.
Don't you expect Mary to be happy?
But she's not at her best when she's happy
Like,
though.
exactly. Like
You know
she
what I
can't
mean?
be sad and depressed all the time.
Like,
But it's like we want her to be happy, but as an artist, she don't do her best shit when she's happy. Like when she's depressed and going through it, that's when she comes out with her best music.
y'all just want this girl to have like a nervous breakdown on a fucking record.
That's what it sounds like. Like y'all really don't want to hear her be happy, but you would rather
No, I
hear her
don't.
like
I
be at
need
her
I need
breaking point
another
or
classic.
something.
Yeah, I don't want her to be happy. I need another classic album.
Oh my
Y'all-
God.
You know? I want her to be on. I want her to be like on the brink of death. You know, contemplating suicide and come out with like another classic Mary album.
Don't go that far.
Shit.
Mm-mm.
'Cause
No.
even with some of the happy albums, like the breakthrough was very good and shit. Niggas be
Yeah,
Yeah, I got that one.
I like that.
right. Growing Pains was okay. You know,
Right.
it had a bit too much filler. You know,
Yeah,
My Life too.
That's a good album.
I didn't like that at all.
I didn't like My Life too. Like,
Y'all ain't like that?
Nah, that was bad.
How do y'all
That
not
was
like
bad.
that?
Hell no.
all over the place.
Hell no. And she had Diddy oversee the project. That made it
How's all
worse.
over the place?
And see
That was bad.
that's why the 2003 Love and Life album, because Diddy
Right.
oversaw that project and he was
That
trying
was
to
slept on.
he was trying to recreate the whole formula, but at the same time, it's just like
Right.
you can recreate it, but it's
it
not
wasn't
going
the
to
same.
be good.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same.
Cause like you trying to recreate what you did like back in the 90s, this is not gonna work.
Right.
I agree.
That
And I don't
one
even
was
have that album.
but it was slept on though. But no, like My Life, like yo, these artists got to stop making these sequel albums, yo. Like we don't need My Life 2 or Do or Die 2. We don't need none of those. Just leave
Well,
classic.
I heard that Mary's possibly making another follow-up from the previous My Life.
Why?
God. Another one? My Life 3?
I guess
Oh man. I mean,
that's
right, I'm
what I
listening.
heard. I don't know how fully true that is, so we just gonna have to tune in to find out.
I thought she was doing a collab album with Nas.
I know they going on. I know they on tour together because they supposed to be coming to Charlotte not next week, but I think week after next.
Right.
Low key, I would see that tour, but I saw Nas twice already. Yeah.
I never seen Nas. I seen Mary a couple times though.
I never seen Mary or Nas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't even know how much tickets are right now either. And plus, I don't know, depending on how my money's looking, like I may not get the chance to see that.
Right.
Yeah, because I know not next week, but the following week, I know they supposed to be coming to Charlotte as well as TLC, Nelly, and Flo Rida.
Oh wow.
Yes.
T-Boz and Chili.
Yep.
TC.
Yeah, or you say Left Eye. Left Eye's been going.
Yeah, but I mean, they still use the name TLC regardless. So
I know. I'm just playing.
But I have no idea where the freaking outdoor arena that they're gonna be performing at is. So
I know I saw SWV live a couple months ago too.
Oh, how was that?
They were pretty good live and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they ran. I think they ran to like their tour bus so nobody would take pictures with them and shit.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yo, Graffiti making me laugh. He said he's gonna retreat the fucking mess. He said that he's not gonna step for the Lauryn Hill concert. But,
oh God.
Yo, Loki, when she performed with Nas like 2 years ago, she was actually on time.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Wow.
Homegirl was literally actually on time.
That's crazy. Cause it's Nas. Nas probably told her, like, yo, you better not stand me up for like 3 hours and shit.
Oh God, I've been pissed.
I got child support to pay to Khalees and all that. You know?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Carol D and Deborah in the building and shit.
What up, guys?
We just talked them up. Y'all was listening to us.
Shit. Deb said that
KLD fresh from having dinner at 11:12 at night.
I didn't even have that shit.
Oh man.
Deb said that we talk too much R&B because he stays on Mike's chat. Don't worry, Deb. I got some hip hop coming.
We got Doom Discography on Sunday, yo.
Yeah, your ass better be there though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't see you saw the El Nino review. Like, I did that yesterday.
I enjoyed that. He wasn't there.
Yeah, I watched that.
Shit. We definitely gotta do 4-4.
He had a dinner date last night. We didn't see him there.
We gotta do 4-4-4 once Ashley hears that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I plan on copying it.
True.
Yeah. And you know, I just say like this month was mostly gonna be on the R&B of things because you know, 1 in a Million is this month. A701
Oh yeah.
this month.
Yeah. Yeah, and I got 8701.
Facts. I gotta get that too.
Yeah, because I think it's like $4 or $5 online.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of Usher's old stuff is like not really expensive. Because I think Confessions, like the deluxe edition, is like $7.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to get the vinyl for that one. For real with y'all.
I can find out for you.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
These are my confessions.
And he's doing a
why
sequel,
would he
right?
have like a freaking follow-up to it? Like, that's what I was finna say. Like, why would he have like a freaking follow-up to it? Like, what you confessing to now that we ain't already know?
Oh, I swear to God.
That nigga better confess he got HIV or something.
Oh God, no! Don't say that! Don't say that!
But he released.
God forbid.
Yeah, he.
God forbid! Don't say that. Because we already heard the mess that he ended up giving like a woman herpes or something.
Yep.
Oh my God! But he did the smart thing by laying low after all that.
Shit. There was even rumors that Stevie Wonder was now a sexually transmitted disease at one point.
Oh shit!
Like some girl Some girls
What?
sued Stevie Wonder because she thought that he gave her syphilis.
What the fuck? You don't even know what the
Oh
fuck
my
I look like.
god.
You want the blind ass don't even know what the fuck I look like.
Yo,
Exactly.
Stevie Wonder got how many fucking kids and shit?
It's probably like a bunch of dots in his head. Like, what does that look like? Connect the dots.
Mm.
Suing a blind man because a blind man gave you an STD.
Wow.
Shit.
Really?
Damn, man.
Oh god.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Oh, here's a good one from Sam. He said, Nas, The Message, or DMX, What's My Name? Oh, The Message, man.
Message.
Shoot.
Like that.
I was listening to that shit the other day and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, I did not even know Trackmaster made that beat until recently. That's crazy.
Crazy, man. You're killing it.
But they made fucking Black's album. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Oh god, yeah, they did. They did. Dang it.
Disaster.
Yeah, that was. That really was. I'm sorry. They could have done way better than that.
Sort of crap, but
Mm.
I'm gonna have to send Shamari that video. Like, you need to see.
like,
Oh.
what did you do?
What did you do? Why did you fuck up this group?
Shit.
Like I said, y'all need to hear Torch.
Torch.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to hear that pretty soon, sooner than you'll think.
I'm gonna hear that like at the end of the year. That's what I'm gonna check it out.
Shit.
Albums I forgot to hear this year.
Mm.
Yeah, I gotta prepare myself for that one.
With a hard drink.
It's like what Mike said. You just so hooked on with fucking Griselda and shit like that.
For real. For real. You know.
Mm.
But yeah, man, I gotta call my mom, so I'm definitely gonna call tonight.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so
All right.
I can't wait for this fucking weekend because we got a collection vid, the MF Doom breakdown and shit. So a lot of good videos.
I might just watch y'all because I don't know. Like, my shit ain't here yet, so I don't know. But when y'all doing the Friday? Tomorrow or Saturday?
Mike said he'll let me know because he's waiting on some more shit too.
Okay.
Well, hopefully by Saturday. If I get it on Saturday, then I'll join you all. If not, then I'll just wait.
Yeah, let me know when y'all doing that.
Yeah, because I know I got some vinyl picks too, so I might just save the vinyl picks and Hoolies picks. Might do that one, but show what I got with the video and shit. So I'll let y'all know and shit.
Okay.
All
right, yeah. Thank y'all so much for watching this new edition breakdown and shit. Hope you guys found something new to listen for them and shit. I want to say the next new edition review I want to talk about Johnny Gill's album one day, sometime next month. I want to say, so I'll let y'all know.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, as usual, this is your boy Reg here. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Peace.
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 Make sure y'all subscribe.